Off you go, Bill. Bill and Sharon.
Yep.
Safe riding.
Same to you. Post office, telegraph office held up by Ned Kelly and his gang in 1879. Good morning. It is another day on the road. Didn't film too much yesterday afternoon because it was wet and just put away the camera. But it turned into a bit of an adventurous ride along the highway. We had to do some river crossings, like on the highway. There was flowing water going across it in a few spots. We ended up making it to parks last night. There was nothing at all in this region, accommodation wise, because we're here traveling on another long weekend. We had a good day yesterday, seeing some good things in the morning, but then the afternoon was just about pushing on, and we only made it as far as parks here. We had to stay in this pub in the main street. The main street is just on the other side of the pub there. Bloody hell, they had a band going. They were pretty shit. Obviously the crowd were loving them, but they were going till midnight. All we wanted was an early night. Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen. Just couldn't get to sleep till the band stopped after midnight, and then it was like 1 o'clock or something. I was still awake. So it is nearly 9 o'clock now, and we're still not on the road. So today is going to be much the same, just making up distance, and we're going to stop at a few places and have a look at some cool things, but we're not going to make it home today. Got one more day left after tonight of the weekend before we have to go back to work. We wanted a free day at home, but it's just not going to happen. Anyway, let's see what the day brings. I know there's some cool things coming up, so stay tuned. This thing's so heavy. Oh, it's daylight saving.
Which means what?
It's an hour later. I think we lost an hour's sleep, I think, last night.
Oh, fucking as well, awesome.
That's why I was thinking it was like, I was surprised it was so late when I woke up. I just noticed the time on the bike was only 8:30.
So we gain an hour when we hit Queensland.
Yeah, not that it really matters. Daylight is daylight. See you later, Parks. That was a shit night.
Oh, that's nice.
Go and shove it up your Parks. 1 o'clock, I reckon I was still awake.
Yeah, me too, mate.
Another beautiful day for riding today. It's like yesterday morning started out until we hit the rain in the afternoon. Don't know if we can see the big dish from over here on the highway. I think you can. It's out here somewhere. The only time I've ever been through a locust plague, like thousands upon thousands of locusts just hit. Locusts, they're like big grasshopper things. They're about that big. They're just like smashing into the windscreen, and they were in the whole grille of the front of the car. I got to my mum and dad's place. I had to pull the grille and the headlights out and everything and just clean all these dead locusts out from everywhere. They were just stuck into every little groove on the front of the car. I was still finding them like 6 months later or whatever, you know. I've never seen anything like it. Hideous on a bike. It was quite funny in the car. Well, a little bit on the main highway, but mainly because I stopped off with the kids at the dish, the big satellite, and we just finished seeing all that, and then we were coming into parks to stay the night. So it was just in between the dish and the main highway, which is just a little back road. Yeah, it receives messages from satellites and stuff.
Oh, okay.
They made a movie and they filmed it there, and it was about like how Australians helped with relaying the messages back to Earth from the moon landing and all that back in 1969. There's quite a few. There's that there. There's like stuff in Coonabarabran and Narrabri, just out where it's like really quiet, you know. And there's one near Canberra on the way to the Snowy Mountains, which is actually the place that they used for the moon landing. But they filmed the movie at this one. Alright, so we've just flown up the highway a little bit from Parks, and we're just going through the old gold mining town of Peak Hill at the moment. It's a happening place. There's a huge big old gold mine here though, a big open cut mine just to the right over the hill. The old fire station. It's got a bit of character to it, this place. Not a lot else here, but character. Gold mine's up there. Never actually been there. Would have been quite a happening town back in the day. Like, it's a big town. This is the biggest town in the whole area. The highway sort of bypasses the city centre. Let's go into these streets. Have a look. I don't think there'd be any like breakfast type cafes out on the main bypass roads, you know. Being a Sunday morning, you would have thought there would have been something open, but I've seen a couple of cafes and they're all closed. Oh, something up that way. I just saw this coffee thing up here, where all the traffic is. Bloody hell, it's the only place in town that's open maybe. You can't get a park.
Maybe.
I don't really want to park illegally outside the police station.
Not really, babe. It probably isn't the best idea in Dubbo.
Well, the place is dead and then you can't get a park anywhere.
Yeah, it's because they're all in the police station.
Yeah, just the tank back here smacking the horn. I can't believe it's taken this long in the trip for it to do it. It's done it before on previous trips, but I must have packed it differently today or something. Just had a nice little breakfast, brunch, more like lunch I guess. It's nearly midday, New South Wales time, which we're still on Queensland time, but daylight savings started today, but I don't give a crap about that. I'm not doing daylight savings. So Grapevine Cafe in Dubbo, that was good. Owner there, really pleasant chap, great bloke, great food, nice feed. Why do these little old towns always have such nice buildings for courthouses? Like, we're going to take you through this really nice building and then lock you up in some evil place after that. Let's get the hell out of Dubbo. Every road into Coonabarabran has it.
Oh right, okay. We'll have to stop and get one.
I just saw that then and went, oh, I could stop there, but I might stop at Uranus. Has to be done.
You know, I'm going to have to get my arse out.
Here's the glorious Warren Bungles over there. Absolutely stunning part of the world. I'll have to go there and check it out properly another time. Just trying to keep you awake. Alright, here we are back in Coonabarabran again. It's been a few months since I was here last. Staying up in the pub just to the left over here. I had a room just up there. The Imperial Hotel. That was a good little meet up we had here for the Backroad touring group. Great little town to come and visit. So many good roads to ride around this area. Alright, so just left Coonabarabran, and there is yet another planet. That is the rings of Saturn. We're heading back out of town, so we're going to go back the other way through the solar system and come across Uranus again. Neptune. Let's get out of the way of this bloody truck and get onto the famous Oxley Highway. Yeah, good on ya. Neptune. We missed Uranus again. Oh, that looks like a good place for a wee. Wee little rest in Gunnedah. Pretty bloody tired. Did not much sleep last night. Just feel like a zombie today. Not very talkative at all, and ride is a struggle. Wish we were doing some more interesting roads, but we just need to make up ground, and A lot of the roads that cut across that are a bit more interesting will be flood damaged and maybe even underwater a bit. I think this town was underwater a week ago, parts of it. Oh yeah, it looks a bit flooded down there. Sure saw signs of flooded, like houses and a car and stuff down one side street. Definitely looks like it's all been wet, really wet out there.
Yeah, it's very wet through the meadow.
Through the paddocks out there, yeah. It was definitely flooded right across there. So we arrived at the big golden guitar in Tamworth. We're going to go through the museum in there and have a bit of a look around, but no, got here after it closed, bloody daylight saving time. But we're going to push on another 2.5 hours north, see if we can get to Glen Innes tonight. Well, we have to get to Glen Innes, we just booked accommodation. Could have stayed here, could have stayed in Armidale, but just really want to keep pushing on. There's Harleys everywhere here today. This weekend the Thunder Rally is on in Tamworth, so it's just Harleys everywhere. With stereos going and everything, as if the bloody bikes aren't loud enough. We left Tamworth and headed north up the famous New England Highway, climbing up in elevation as we rose up into the New England region of northern New South Wales. The landscape changes a bit once you rise in elevation, as do the temperatures, and as we kept on riding, the day got cooler and cooler. We were also now retracing our steps, but in the reverse order, from the second day of this trip.
That's where we stopped, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We got fuel from there.
Yeah. Have we been to Gogong, or have we going to Gogong?
We're going to Gogong. We came out from there, from the Apsley Falls, from the other side of Walker.
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
the twisty bit of Oxley Highways that way.
Oh, and I was just about to say, what a lovely company over there. I think it was that place.
Ah. Benjamin. So yeah, we didn't do this part of the highway because we went through Walker and back around the Oxley. Yeah, that's why I wanted to cut across to the New England. It's just a bit more scenic, a bit more hilly. Yeah, for a major highway, the New England highway is not too bad. This part of it anyway.
That's to the right, that's to the right, to the right. To the clouds.
Huh. Shortest rainbow ever.
Yeah, I've never seen a rainbow like that.
Ah.
It's really good. So you're really quick up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're pretty high up here, like heading up towards Glen Innes there. We're going to be up 1,400 metres. I reckon just at the top of this hill here is that Thunderbolts Rock we went to.
Oh, really?
Yep. Thunderbolts Rock.
I didn't realise it was so good thunder.
Quick uniform change, fuel up, toilet. Glen Innes, here we come. Last fuel stop for the day in Uralla. Heated grips on. Yeah baby. It's a nice little town, Uralla. Lots of old buildings here, lots of history, and it's a motorcycle friendly town. Start of Thunderbolts Way there. Well, not the start, but start of a good part of Thunderbolts Way, I guess. Lots of history in this town revolving around Captain Thunderbolt, the famous bushranger back in the 1800s. Now 6:15 local time. We've got to check in Glen Innes before 8 o'clock. Got an hour and 45 minutes to get there. And it's 121 kilometres. We should be right.
Hello?
Hello?
You there?
No.
We're nearly home. We're nearly home, babe.
Yeah.
You've done amazing. I've done amazing too. I'm going to pick myself up.
Might as well.
I might as well. No one else fucking does it.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah, righto.
Here we go. Waterfall Way, Armidale, Dorrigo. That's the way we came out.
But it's not the way we're going back.
2 weeks ago we popped out there.
Doesn't seem like 2 weeks ago, does it? It so doesn't feel like 2 weeks ago that we popped out from there. We were headed to Gogong.
And we're all excited about the trip. What was laying ahead, and now it's just like, let's get home.
That's like, yeah, we've had enough of each other now. Not really.
Where they're heading to.
Where's the metro?
100 kilometres to go.
We continued up the highway towards Glen Innes into the rapidly fading light and rapidly cooling temperatures. It was absolutely freezing the last part of the journey into town. We arrived in the dark, absolutely exhausted. Just made it to the pub in time for a meal and then settled in for an early-ish night, preparing ourselves for the last day on the road in the morning.
Yeah. Alright, bollards. Can we get knocked off the edge? Which one's the widest gap?
I'm going to breathe in. Oh my, oh my. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Oh.
You always are with me.